Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Raymond Gishad Stadium in the Valley. We're in the second game, which you would have heard from the man Tony earlier. The featured game for tonight at 8 o'clock is the Ducks United against the Diamonds. Both teams are on the top of the table, and each one will be looking for a win tonight. And the Ducks are looking very new in their new uniform, yellow and peach blue with blue socks, whereas the Diamonds are, what would you say, beige blue or black trousers, blue top, black trousers. And the Diamonds, everyone is high expectation for the Diamonds. They have reached very far in the league. They are in second place. The Ducks are in first place. The Lions are in third place. And tonight can shift something a little bit. I'm sure Tony will explain later. But all in all, we are looking for a very good game tonight. Both teams are on a high, and so do their fans. So yes, live commentary in the Anguilla Male Football League competition as it continues in the second round. In the big one, Ducks United against the Diamonds, right here at the Raymond Gishad Stadium in the Valley. Very good atmosphere, nice crowd building here. Everyone coming to see the two top teams in action. And I'm sure you will be entertained in the result and in the play and all the good things you're about to see in a few minutes, as both teams are just saying their final words to each other and pumping up themselves and saying that they're going to win. And it's only one team can be a winner, but you can also share the prize in terms of draw. But I'm sure the fans on either team don't want a draw tonight. And in just a minute, Tony will tell you the names of the both teams, Diamonds and the Ducks United. And this is a featured game, and it is going to be a big one. I can feel it already. Lots of excitement tonight. Will we see goals? Well, expectation is both teams expected to score. We'll have to wait and see. Tony, take it away when you can.
Well, good evening, Remy, and good evening again. Welcome to AI Live coverage here of this featured match, the top two teams in the 2023 tournament so far. First up against second, the Diamonds. They are in second spot, and they are up against Ducks United, and certainly looking to see whether or not they can continue on their winning ways. The Ducks United. Here is the Diamonds SC. Was with Jaden Fleming now. Finds Kevin Harley. And I would like to start Tashim Fleming up front. Not too sure why, but I'd have wanted to give the man Rabbit a go. But the team for the Ducks United sees Miguel Abram with number 10, number 15, Caleb Bryan, number 8, Naomi Cooks. That's a new name for sure. Aston Dumas with number 2, number 20, Daniel Gagliano, number 12, Jonathan Gishard, number 1, Jelani Lawrence in goal. Number 19, DeAndre Marshall, number 7, Akeem McIntyre, number 16, Jermaine Ricketts, and number 11, Jose Torres. That's the Ducks team. The Diamond team sees the Micah Brooks in goal. He wears number 1, number 15, Alexander Fleming, number 22, Tashim Fleming, number 9, Jaden Fleming, as here is a attack mounted there but headed away. And Johnny trying to head the ball onto Torres, but only into the hand of Micah Brooks, who picks up, tosses out, finds Jared Smeens. He's been dispossessed there. True pass, but cut out quickly there by Fleming. Alexander Fleming, Jalen Smeens, just a little too slow waiting for the ball. Here is Jermaine with a shot. We will certainly line him up from that distance. Danny Gagliano finds Marshall, and he's been fouled there by Harley. Number 9, Jaden Fleming. Number 21, Kevin Harley. Number 20, Kentish John. Number 8, Trevor Peters. Number 6, Carlos Rios. Number 5, Redondo Roach. Number 7, Jalen Smeens. And his brother, Jared Smeens, has had quite, if not the most of the matches so far in this tournament. Jared Smeens. Here is Jermaine Ricketts cross coming up. Dangerous. The ball is almost in the back of the net. But I thought that was some careless goalkeeping there on the part of the goalkeeper, Micah Brooks. Probably like a knuckleball, Ramey, and that almost ended up into the back of the net.
Well, we would have seen a lot of that kind of play with the goalkeeper and the goalpost in a few games before. But yeah, that was a close one. Ducks United almost getting the ball in the back of the net with the goalkeeper just flicking it to the bar and back on the field. Very close one, Tony.
Yes, so on the tackle with the Ducks United, Carlos Rios. Well, he's judged to have been offside, but Ducks United almost opening the deadlock here in the 4th minute of play. Here is Jared Smeens, and goes into touch, and he'll certainly have a time here in this match. Here is Ricketts, finds good cutout there by Jared Smeens. Again, nice ricochet. This could be dangerous. This could be dangerous. And a shot with not the preferred foot, but did get the shot off. And it's going to be a corner kick. So enter in action here. Raby so far between number 1 and number 2.
Yes, we expect that, Tony, and I must say it was a good opportunity there for the young man to place a ball, but I thought that he didn't kick it hard enough, Tony, and Lawrence had enough time to stretch and prevent the goal from scoring.
Yes, and that's his weaker, one of his weaker foot. Here is he with a preferred foot, but a poorly taken corner kick. Harley gets boot to ball, nicely controlled there from the man. Is that Mata? Here is Rios, clears the ball upfield, and Ricketts now looks up, shifts, nice pass there, and that one will probably roll across the goal line for a corner kick, but that was a good true pass there. And so we've seen the Diamonds team certainly set up a little bit differently, maybe going for more of seniority and maturity, because they usually starts Micah Gums. He's not starting today, so we've got Carlos Rios and Alexander Fleming, and then we've got Kentish John as well, Remy. So a little bit of tactical change here from the man Nigel Linton. Here's a cross taken, ball floats over, heads coming up, Matip knocks it back to Ricketts. Ricketts finds that's Dumas, who looks a shot from the player there that goes wide. So Dumas just look a little bit like he gained some weight in the well, that's not Dumas, that's actually the player over on that far side there for the Ducks United.
On the eastern side?
Yes, I think he's Cook. Yes, that's new Cook. Player. Cook, yes. So
they're trying him out tonight, I'm sure. I haven't seen Simba on the field, so that means Ducks is trying out some new players, which is good.
Yeah. Again, Ricketts on the left foot again. Space is wide on the inside. Again, floated over. No. And this time headed away, but a poor clearance inside. Miguel Abraham pulling through the crowd, pulling the trigger through the crowd, but Micah Brooks recovers on the second attempt there poor clearance there, but live to fight another day is the Diamonds, Remy.
Well, yes, indeed. What I noticed is the Ducks is on the attack. They are not afraid to shoot at goal, which would help, I'm sure. The attack is very much high. And Ricketts is always creating some good play for his attacking forward when he gets a chance to shoot, so that's good. It's a great pass here.
It's Danny Gagliano. Crosses and clears away there, taking no chance. That looks like the man Kentish John.
I thought Danny could have carried that a little more.
Clearing, but this is the physical fight out here. Both in midfield. Here is Caleb. Finds Crook. Goes wide to Torres. It's not seen a lot of the position so far. The ball been pushed back upfield. Here is Dumas. Find Brian again. Comes back to McIntyre. McIntyre finds Rickett. Ricketts goes down the middle there to Marshall. Marshall floats the ball over nicely, trying to find Torres, and it does get onto it now. Goes back here to Crook. Crook looks up, and Johnny.
Brooks is there.
That Johnny looked like as though he was looking for an infringement there, Remy.
Looking for the goal is right there. Put the ball in the net.
Yes. So under some defensive pressure here is the Diamonds FC, and like I said, I'm electing to start Tashim Fleming. I don't know if it's for maybe a bigger body, but they're playing very deep defensively, really. So allowing the Ducks United to play out from the back. Here is Ricketts, goes wide, finds Torres. He controls, cuts inside Torres. Trying to find Jonathan Gishard, and it's goal there. Easy goal there for, is that Danny?
Yeah.
Yes, in the end, easy goal there. Just going across and ball squared across, and the defense not set. And all at sea, empty tapping, well, easy tapping there for Danny Brooks. They couldn't do anything, Remy, and a good opening goal there for Ducks United in the 10th minute of play, 11th minute of play.
Well, Johnny did carry the defense line to him, and no one was looking at Danny coming to do the cleanup. And that's what happened there. Brooks had no chance at all. He committed himself, which was okay, but he thought someone would have held it back looking at Danny, but that was a good goal, though, in the end.
Well, Ducks United, they are off and running. I'm not too sure why. That's an infringement there. I'm not too sure why Linton elected to change his defensive shape, actually, because he had a good thing working there. Reyes, Carlos Reyes, was playing more as an out. Here is a kick coming over, cut out there. Goal scorer Danny pushes the ball downfield, finds Miguel, who gets past Carlos. And the referee says nothing, but Miguel would beg to differ. And is McIntyre. These New York look uniforms. Remy has got the Ducks United players looking a little on the full side of things. They properly
the top team now, so
the properly size uniform. We're accustomed to them in the tightly fitted uniforms. Oh, they've got lots of space. sorry, here is Marshall. He's been confronted there by Roach. Roach finds Ricketts. Ricketts cuts inside and chips over and almost thought that ball caught the hand of the player. But here's a pass to Jared Smeens. He boots the ball upfield, but Tashim Fleming is up there alone by himself with two players, and ball has been passed back. Here is
Tashim have his work cut out for him today.
Playing very, very defensive, and they might get burned here, the Diamonds FC, because they
From the top.
because four defenders, no hint of whether we want to play an offside trap at all. Here is Harley in the battles with Gagliano. Gagliano winning that one. Marshall finds Abraham. Good pass there by Miguel, but not reading it. Marshall not reading it at all, but a good idea there by Miguel.
Tony, I want to believe that we're going to see a few more goals tonight. I get that feeling. I'm smelling goal. And both teams can produce it, though. Capability are there.
Leon's there. And eventually clear there again. And Carlos Ruiz just putting the ball anyway. He's just kicking and kicking. No direction, absolutely. Here is a cross, but ill-directed, and that's going to be a goal kick there to the Diamonds FC. So goal coming in the 11th minute from the boot there, cross there from Danny Gagliano, opening up the scoring and giving the Ducks United a 1-goal-0 lead. Here's Michael Brooks with the clearance. Miss there. Jaden misses everything. They're stripped there by Caleb Bryan. Given away there. Again, Smeens giving the ball away. And a lot of give and go. Give it back here. Remy. Teams doesn't want to take care of the ball. Again, here's the ball has been given there. Miguel Abraham trying to mount an attack, but it's cut out there. And eventually the ball is cleared upfield. Jaden controls with heavy touch, but takes it into the hands of Harley. Harley fighting there. Is going to be some real tough challenges. Here is Ricketts. Thought he was going to pull the trigger there. Eventually cleared. Jalen Smeens. All can't beat Marshall. Here is Marshall. Chips the ball, and Michael Brooks comes and collects.
I thought Marshall should have crossed that ball earlier.
No, he's
I don't know
trying
what
to.
they were waiting for. I mean, Johnny was there, but it's a good game so far. The Diamonds, to me, they need to play their normal game. They won't do too much.
Mata misses everything.
Yeah.
Cleaned up there by the. Here is Jermaine. Goes all the way back to Dumas there. Trying to get foothold of it. Goes to Cook. Cook easily goes all the way back to Lawrence in goal. Just releasing the pressure a bit and just saying, well, let's calm down and string it from the back. But again, you can see the defensive shape. No player is within less than 12 yards of the ball. And this has caused some trouble. Here is Gishard goal. But I think that kick should be retaken though, Remy.
Too fast for you, Tony?
No, the ball was still rolling. He didn't settle it. The ball was still rolling. He didn't settle the ball at all. The ball was not settled. It was still rolling when Ricketts would have passed that pass through.
When he raised the ball down, it was still rolling?
Yes, it was still rolling.
Okay, and the referee didn't see that?
Referee didn't see that, but good advantage they paid by Jermaine Ricketts, and good finishing there by Johnny. But that but and that's the reason why sometimes some players well, what's going
Referee's
on?
talking.
Oh, there's a goal stand, but goal stands, but
That was a very quick one on the defense line. Cut them flat-footed.
yes, because they took the kick very quickly. So 2-0 in favor of the Ducks United. And there's a good pass here from Jalen. Finds Jalen. Shot, but it's blocked. And coming over with it again is Ducks United. But Harley cuts out. Loses position there is Diamonds. Harley again comes across, but again he did electing not to pass to Tashim Fleming. And they are in some serious spots of bother here, especially in midfield. Here's Rhodes. This means I've just pushed off of it. You can see that the Ducks United are really not giving the opportunity to the Diamonds to play the ball at all. Very quick. Here is McIntyre. Goes back to Lawrence in goal. Lawrence finds Cook. Cook to Torres. Torres trying to get past Kentish John. Does so now. Torres. Kentish John recovers well. Here is Peters. And the ball has been given away there again. Marshall. Well, not too sure what Miguel's probably thinking that the ball would have gone past him. Ricketts finding Torres. John cuts out. Here is the Diamonds trying to play a bit more offensively now. But like again, they don't have enough male players forward, Remy.
I don't know. It looks like the Diamonds is experimenting something.
Here is Ricketts. Dribbles and finds Marshall with lots of space. Cuts on the inside, but confronted and eventually dispossessed there. Good work there from Alexander. Alex Fleming, yes. Now Miguel picks position up again. Does find Cook. Who's been busy over on that side. Torres. Cook crosses and goalkeeper Brooks collects. We mean certainly sure that Tashim it's almost like wasn't as a spear player, but they're almost like they're playing a man down because they're not using him as they would have liked. And so I have it's quite kind of baffling why did Linton try to start him really. Unless
Linton always have a plan B, so I don't know if that's just a plan to start with.
Oh, certainly.
I would always prefer Jaden playing the midfield though.
The planning certainly not working.
Having Jaden up top like that, to me, he can do more for the team if he play midfield. We've seen him playing that role many times.
Well, again, given away. I don't. And this should be goal number 3. Well, spoke a little bit too quickly there. Jonathan Gishard had an easy opportunity to at least get goal number 2 and maybe to get goal.
He can keep the ball in front of him.
Yes. So
I don't know what's the rush. He need to control the ball and possess it better. He need to be in charge and don't make the ball get away.
Marshall with acres of space. Marshall almost run out of the field. Marshall loses the ball now. Here is McIntyre, fine wickets. And now one is challenging. Looks as though Tashim ran out of gas there. He just walked across. Here is a cross coming to headed away there by Redondo Roach. Again, not see what I was talking about. I'm not too sure what space is he taking up there. You're playing a man down.
Yeah.
A man down, sorry.
Yes.
And
The coach have a plan.
well, as my good friend,
Got 5 guys on the bench, eh?
as my good friend, Mr. Buckner would say, more or less a rubbish plan.
How
Yeah,
you doing,
it's-
by the way?
I'm not too sure.
Speak to him.
Yeah, it's
Masters
means
partner.
good bounce, means cross, finds Jaden, can't control.
How they control
Every
it.
touch can't control the play there, but good pass there from Jared Smeens. Certainly will be very, very difficult to beat a Ducks team when you don't have midfielders who are holding the ball, because they will certainly punish you. Torres, nice to pass here from the man Miguel Abraham. Torres, good pass and looks up and just a little too long.
Too long.
There, but good football there, but they just
long.
was taking a little too long for it there, and again
That's what Johnny does.
Jalen Smeens again giving the ball up, and certainly Dax are saying, well, if you all think that you all are in the second spot, well, we will put on a beating on you all this evening. So
Teams with Tony, it went down in what, a 4-0?
yes, we did
Due
went
to the
down
Ducks?
4-0.
You think you're going to have a pattern like that?
Well, they have got 2 goals already, and we are only into the 25th minute of play. There's a poor giveaway in the crop, and Jalen Smeens.
I haven't seen the Ducks captain play in a position like that in a long time. He's a right back. Normally play, a little.
Well, he's actually playing. That's McIntyre.
Yeah.
Well, he's actually playing in central defense, but because they almost look like they're playing with 3 in the back, because Marshall has got acres of space over here, and there's no need for him to be defending because no one is playing on the left side. Well, I can't say no one. Nice move from Torres, and in the end, they couldn't apply the finishing touch. It was Johnny. It's like I was saying, Marshall should be playing in the left back, the right back spot, Ramey, but because there isn't a lot of threat from the Diamonds FC players, there's no need for him to be playing here. So,
Well,
and
Marshall sometimes have a way of his own, Sometimes he kind of changes the plan. He plays up high when he's ready. He plays back low when he's ready. So I'm sure he haven't caused any problems as yet for the Ducks.
well, it's pretty easy. Pretty easy. I certainly would have started the man Romney. Yes, so you see, Ducks United are really not giving any. Here is Tashim now. Let's see if he can do something. Well,
He's trying. At least he's trying.
well, he did make a
play-
move. He picked up a foul. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he's
free
playing a
kick.
very big role.
Yeah,
He's a
man.
striker. The top striker for the Diamonds. So he playing his role. And you get a nice
I'm not sure
infringement
who's the coach out there. I'm seeing Kevin barking instructions, Linton barking instructions. So
Coach
lots.
in hand.
Uh,
And that's a very good opportunity that the Diamonds can maybe put one in.
But if you notice, Remy, the Ducks United, they are not allowing the Diamonds to play any football at all. They're very physical. Here is a cross coming over. A good kick there. God, it's a well.
Explain that to me.
Well, the ball's been cleared off the line, but an excellent opportunity there for the Diamonds. Really good defending, Remy. Good defending, but the ball almost ended up into the back of the net. But there were some defenders for the Ducks United right on the line. Yes, that was able to just boot that one away from goal, and hence we were able to maintain their 2-goal cushion. Here, it's a good true pass there, but Jonathan Gishard taking while again, a shot and goal.
Torres will put it in for sure. He had acres of space. A one-time shot, no time to waste, Torres, and put it in. That's the way you attack. No time to waste. Journey did well, trying to take on the defender by pulling back to see if he had a left foot. Ball reached right back to Torres. Well, the defender cleared and hit one of the Ducks players, go straight to Torres, one-time goal.
Yeah, good finishing there from Torres. But I know the defenders here.
Poor defense.
Again, like I said, again, Micah might be short in small in stature, but he and Alexander Fleming have partnered each other very well in central defense. They have elected to put Kentish John, and not to show Kentish John is an out-and-out defensive player. And he's getting burned all over. Here is Donny. Ball pushed down the field. And Ashton Dumas loses out there to Carlos. Carlos has played very well on the wing. Remy, today we've seen him. He's playing on the inside with Alex, and they're not.
The entire team.
They're not on the same page at all. They're not as close.
I've seen a better stats of the Diamonds before. I don't know what's the problem if they have a plan B.
3-0, and we have not even reached 38 minutes yet, so quite a lot of work. Miguel Abraham, good move. Jermaine Ricketts, again finding Torres. What is going on here, Remy? I told you that I am not too sure what Linton has done, but he has made a mess of his defense. They are changing players up, and they are leaking in goals here as if it is a strainer sifter, Remy.
Well, it was a very good goal, I must say. Torres didn't just walk over the defense. He possessed the ball. He had good ball control, good. He just did it just as he's supposed to do it. With 2 defenders on either side, Torres just composed himself and scored a beautiful goal. So, as you said, I don't know what tactics Linton have in terms of defense, but that is not good enough for the defense for Linton.
Maybe they need to change Redondo, Roach, and put him over on that side. But
they have to do something.
Torres is getting killed over there.
Yeah, Torres is taking on the
they're getting
defenders.
killed over there.
And scoring. Very fast too.
4-0. This could go south quickly, Remy.
There's more goals coming tonight.
Yes, this could go south quickly because the Ducks certainly in a mood that they decide, well, we're not taking any prisoners here at all. Here's a good move. And I think Jalen Smeens should have pulled the trigger from early. Yes. Try to lob the ball past. What's going on?
Lawrence had to be careful. He leave his goal and come all the way out. That ball could have easily kicked over his head. You have to be very careful.
Jalen Smeens should.
He obtained a free kick. What's that?
I think he was bailed out there, but Jalen Smeens, I saw that. Yes, should have at least tried to loop That just dupe that ball over, but for some reason, electing to hold on to the ball.
But he had two defenders on either side, so I don't know how much of a chance he had. But Lawrence came out very quick, and that could be dangerous moving forward.
And his first attempt, that's when he should have pulled the trigger.
And if he had pulled it, he would get a goal.
He tried to take it down. He tried to take the ball down, and in the end, he lost. Well, the momentum and the space because the defenders did close very well.
Dogs put up a real wall. It's not a fence anymore. It's a wall now.
Well,
They're making sure. A 5-man wall. Reduce it to 4.
it looked like Jalen Smeens.
Who's taking it?
Looked like Jalen Smeens is, well, his brother Jared Smeens lines up. And the shot,
kick, but straight.
good shot, but straight down the throat there of Lawrence. What a good effort there. Had that
Good
been
kick, but too straight.
3 yards to his right, it might have been in business with me.
Oh, yeah. Luckily.
But Ducks certainly looked like they came to play this evening. Again, Torres and Kentis John. Here's Kentis John. Good control from the young man, and in the end, they picked up a throw. So good recovery work there by Kentis John this time, not allowing Torres to get past him. Peters, who has not been in the play as much. Peters has been non-existent. And
So, Tony, in the 35 minutes of play, Ducks United 4 goals to 0 to the Diamonds in a very nice crowd enjoying a beautiful Saturday evening in Angola.
yes, crowd has built up considerably since the first match, and really enjoying this encounter, really supporting the team, Ducks United. Again, here's a good pass from Jermaine. And Danny with space and time chips. This time Kentis John gets head onto the ball and headed it away. Here is good pass there by Jalen, but Jalen Smeens in an offside position. And it's going to be an offside kick there. Cook is over the ball. But in the meantime, some attention has been given there to, that looks like, is that Alex? Yes, Fleming, Alexander Fleming. And he might be struggling. But he's a very tough young man. Here's a kick taken. Trying to find the head of Gishad. The ball is cleared away there by Peters. It's going to be a throw-in. And Alexander Fleming is in trouble and has to be, medics, physiotherapist has to be called. And I really think that Linton would have tinkered with his team. Not sure what he was really trying to do here, but I just thought that he would have tinkered a bit too much. And
I don't know what
found
went wrong
himself.
for the Diamonds, Tony, but the setup was not the Diamonds we already know. I don't know if this match was a match to experiment anything.
well,
I don't know.
now he's bringing on Micah.
Who is taking out?
Micah is up.
Okay, and you're still left with Tashim holding his spot,
Well,
doing the best he can. You're missing Jaden in the midfield. Jaden had to play a different role now because Jaden playing a midfield role for them used to be very effective because he was creating the play and making some good passes. I'm not seeing that in this game tonight. So the best of the Diamonds, I'm not seeing it.
They have not been allowed to play football, actually. Here's Jonathan Gishard. Johnny. Oh, Johnny again. Cross. And again. You know what I mean? Well, this time,
Ricket.
good work done there by the man Tashim
He
Fleming.
did well to hold
Yes.
Ricket away from shooting.
Yes, did well. So it's going to be a corner kick. This one is in swinging corner.
In swinging.
Here's a short corner kick taken quickly. Wicket still and down, ball and put away for.
He didn't get it good. So the sub come in for the gentleman that went off the field, I guess.
Yes.
A key defender, Tony. They will miss him, I guess. The young man.
I think he's just overworked Remy because he's had a lot to do. And like I mentioned earlier, not too sure why. Here's a corner kick taken quickly, heads going up and cleared away. Another corner kick again. I don't know why he tinkered with the defense because it gave Fleming quite a bit of chasing, quite a bit of work to do. And like I was mentioning, Gums, he's a young man, youngster, but he had a good partnership with that of Alexander Fleming. Here's a corner kick taken by Wickets in drain corner and almost heading to the back of the net. And scooped outside. And the corner kick again, Remy dangerously living.
Who had the ball first? Who had the ball first?
Well,
The ball should have gone in the net.
referee changed his mind and
Enough of
says
this.
it's a goal kick.
Okay. Goal scoring opportunity for Ducks in the 40th minute.
Yes. You see, kicking quickly, Micah picking up, getting his first touch. Jalen Smith dribbling towards the wrong end.
Look like the entire bench of the Ducks will get a game tonight.
Well, if you bet money on that, I sure will bet you because Ben would not do that.
Why? You have no confidence in your team?
Ben?
You got Diamonds 4 goals in the first half. You have confidence to make 2 subs?
And pass coming through. So far away from the ball, the players, the Diamonds players are too far way forward.
Well, they look like they're scared. I don't know what's going on tonight. They're afraid of the Ducks. Yeah. Do you notice the model of how the structure is more defensive? It's like we come to play, but not to really score. We come to defend.
But they're not defending. If you're defending, if you're going to play like that, then you need to be tight and compact at the back.
I've seen them play better games than this one. I mean, maybe they have something for us in the second half. But
Here is Smeens. Smeens trying to find his brother. And, well,
see that goal, yeah. Goal. Same thing I told you, Lawrence.
well,
Taking that high risk of coming out and not allowing his defenders to do their job and almost conceive a goal.
well, I don't think Jalen Smeens going to score again because, well, they did say handball.
I mean, it was from a distance too.
Well, they say handball. They said handball, so
Okay,
I guess Lawrence got away with that
Get
one.
away, but he needs to to stop coming out like that. Give your defenders a chance to do their job.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players for. But here is a shot and goal, and can't control cross, and eventually Gagliano allowed the ball to go across the line, but Micah Brooks making a meal of that one, and Danny almost scoring from an acute angle there. But in the end, it's going to be a corner kick to the the Ducks United FC. Really, Diamonds really at sea here. Corner kick taken quickly. Jermaine Ricketts finds Marshall. Marshall cuts to Marshall, but loses out there to Jared Smeen. Jared finds Tashim, but Tashim can't control. Again, Miguel Abraham losing out there to Harley. Harley to Jalen Smeen. Jalen Smeen with space, trying to find his brother. Still not a chance, but in the end, the ball has been played there to Lawrence in goal as we head to into the 44th minute of play. 4-0 in favor of the Ducks United. Number 1 at the table, Ducks versus number 2, Diamonds. And as it is so far, Remy, it appears as though Ducks will go 25 points clear, and Diamonds will be at the 1 point. Here is Diamonds trying to mount an attack. Again, the ball is being played clear there to Smeens. Smeens crossed, but headed away there was McIntyre. Is that yes? Well, Dumas, heading the ball away. And so it's going to be a corner kick for the Diamonds FC.
Well, in the brink of halftime, they're getting a corner kick. Let's hope it can count. You notice they've launched an attack in the last few minutes, and it seems to be working. That should have happened earlier, Tony.
Well, I just think that they started out a little bit too on the defensive side of things, and then goals started to score. And, when goals start to score, then it's difficult to really. Here's a corner kick taken. Cleared away again. And Jalen Smeens can't get the ball the height. He got an opportunity now to see whether or not he can get to correct that last corner kick. Corner kick taken, heads going up, but
what did the referee say?
Not too sure. There's not yet.
Oh, he stopped the corner kick.
Yeah.
There was something between the official and the coach. I'm not sure. Those areas are always tension. Anyway, corner kick for the Diamonds.
Let's see if they can pull a goal back. Corner kick taken, floats over nicely, but all over the head of everyone. Here is Micah.
Wow.
Picking up a free kick. There is the Diamonds. At the stroke of halftime. Jared Smeens is over the ball. They are at the moment trailing by 4-0. Ball chips over, but headed away there by the Ducks United. And there you have it. At the end of the first half, Ducks United versus the Diamonds, number 1 versus number 2. It is all Ducks here, 4-0 in favor of the Ducks United. And Torres with 2, Jonathan Gishard all on the score sheet here, and Danny Gagliano with the other goal as a really in ascendancy here is the Ducks United. Remy, your final words before we take it to master control.
Well, tonight has been a great half for the Ducks United. They are very much happy, I'm sure. Whereas the Diamond will have to go back to the drawing board and see if they can show us something a little different in the second half. Because we know the capability. We've seen them play some good games before. That's why they are in second place. And everyone comes out to really see them put on a show against the Ducks. But nevertheless, the first half is done. Ducks are feeling okay. And let's hope that the Diamonds can play football and show us, the game as they know it. So let's see if Coach Linton can make a difference in the second half.
Well, I think he just mucked it up already. I'm not too sure he can recover from here, because to make that big adjustment and change in the team, don't know. But we will take you back to master control, and then we will join you in a matter of 8 to 10 minutes. Until then, back to master control. Good evening again. Welcome back. Welcome back to the second half of our featured match here this evening. Ducks, the top team here in the ascendancy at halftime, leading 4-0, and they really have dominated the first 45 minutes so far. It could have easily been possibly maybe 7, but they have not taken all their chances. Seeing the Diamonds back with the regular starting, the regular team that they would have ended the halftime with. Not seen any substitute as yet, other than that solitary substitute that was made to the injury to the defender there in Alex Fleming. And it's Ducks with it now. This man McIntyre comes inside, finds Gishad. Here's McIntyre. Smeens picks up. Here is Peters. And Harley is blocked there. Ball picked up there by Jaden. But he's challenged and forced off the ball again by by Caleb Bryan. In the meantime, it's not a free kick, but it's a drop ball. So, Torres scored quite a number of goals so far in this tournament. Today he's scored 2 goals. And can't control the ball is Carlos Rios. Here is Jermaine Ricketts. Almost stripped there by Harley. But Crook finds Brian to Ricketts to Dumas. Dumas goes to Mata. So they're just playing with basically 3 men at the back. Here is a ball pushed through. Micah Brooks comes, collects. So whether or not the coach there in Nigel Linton would have talked some strategy over, but they've been very, very defensive, not closing down as sharp as they could be, and not getting to move the ball forward, given away there by Jalen Smeens. So just taking their time nicely, the Ducks United in the ascendancy. So it's the Ducks United, and really, as I was mentioning, that the player there in Torres, he has scored quite a number of goals so far for this year's tournament. I think he's right up there, somewhere in the top 3. But Ducks United has been getting goals from different entities. As again, Peters clearing.
So on the Ducks team, he's in the top 3.
Well, he
Most
is in
goals.
top 2 actually.
And Johnny?
So Jonathan Gishad has 13 goals, and Torres has an attack.
Wow, but Dashim is very fast. Okay.
Torres can't. Well, Torres he's in the 3rd spot with 9 goals, and if you add the 2 he would have scored this evening, that would make it 11. So
Wow. That's
we've
good.
got Jonathan Gishad
He's trailing
with
right there.
13, tied with Jared Smith, and so he will also move to 14 goals. So getting the goals across the board, the Ducks United, and so there's a good ball from Cook, but Torres does very well to keep the ball in play. Cross coming in, but headed away there eventually. By
Danny should have get that ball at least on target.
Kentish John picking up a throw in. Harley, control. John. Ball goes out. So Remy, the Diamonds.
That's not the Diamonds I know, Tony.
Well, they've beaten quite a number of teams. Whether or not they did caught those teams with their pants down at some point, because especially in one game they would have played against the Rowan Lions. The Rowan Lions, the only thing that they didn't do is score. But the Ducks, the Diamonds had 2 chances and did score 2 goals against the Rowan Lions, and in the end winning that match, really. And we've seen them playing some other games as well and coming away victors. So this round will certainly be their testament to their significant standing on the top of the table in the number 2 spot. Harley has, and that's a terrible pass, even for Tashim.
So they could lose the second spot after this game?
They would certainly lose the second
the
spot
Lions?
after, yes, because Lions would go to Lions. They would be equal on points, but Lions got a superior goal advantage over the Diamonds team. And that's the reason why I said this. Here is Torres again. Torres again in the back of the net. So Torres hat trick.
12. He could be the man of the match.
So a hat trick for Torres, and I don't know if Ben wants to.
Any subs as yet? No?
Well, no, we haven't seen any subs as yet, but
Ben is afraid? What are you afraid of? I seen 2 guys warming up. He might make a double sub.
so
Nothing wrong with making subs,
So
brother.
Torres has had an easy time, really easy time. And in some of the matches I've seen him play, he has gotten some easy goals as well. Yes, a player with a bit of skill, Remy,
Yeah,
but
football control.
I don't think he's been pressured enough. You see, Kentish John has changed position with Tashim. Tashim boots the ball upfield.
Well, Tony, with Torres, nobody really have him as a dangerous player to Mac. You see, he have a lot of freedom, so he creeps his way in position. And when he get the passes, he create goals. So nobody have him in eye. Look at that. Tashim know he there, but Tashim knows so in him.
But what I'm saying is, look at the defense there for the Diamonds. You've got you playing offside. You behind 5 goals already.
You defend
Yes, you're defending. You're not holding anyone. You're just in a line out there. Here is Danny cross again. Look, queuing up. Is the Ducks United. This time ball is being cleared away. A good snapshot there from Danny, and close, but Michael Book's not bothered by that. What I'm saying, they just line up in the line. They're not looking around. They're not looking to see where players are, and they'll be in some serious trouble. And Tashim can't keep the ball in play.
Ducks really, interfere with Linton's plan. I don't know if that plan was a plan for this game. Must have taken up the wrong plan.
Well, maybe you say, well, I can lose to Ducks, but I'm not going to lose to anybody else. So maybe that is his plan. So
That's the way you do things. So Tony, what about the other teams? You see, what other teams in the league you see can come up and have the potential to come up?
well, really no offense to the other teams, Remy, but there's only two contending teams that I would say, and those are the two teams that always come to the crop. It's a shot, a good block, but in the end, goal.
That's Miguel.
Yes, good stop there by Brooks, but
On the
too
rebound.
powerful of a shot. Defenders not helping him absolutely, and goal number 6. And we may well see a lot more than goal number 6 because we only been playing 10 minutes so far.
I believe Ben is going to make a lot of subs soon.
Well, we'll see whether Ben will utilize.
I take out Johnny. Rest Johnny.
You know, Ben is a coach that don't really like to make sub.
Period. I like it.
Yeah, so as and is the weakest I have seen the
You see
well,
any team from the bottom coming up a little halfway?
I
Potential.
have not seen any team that would suggest that they can give the Rowan Lions and the Ducks United any the Eagles claw is a little bit suspect. They play good football, but not against the good teams. They're not
Against
playing
weaker teams,
against.
they play better.
Yes, the weaker against the weaker team. They're much more organized. They're much more better. And so the Limers, who was a really promising upcoming team, is Lawrence out of the goal, and if we could probably just leave the play on, flag going up for offside.
And
Rightly so. Here is Danny again. Danny again cuts inside, trying to find Johnny, but cleared away eventually by Gums. Kentis John.
don't know how you're going to get through these two guys.
Well,
Terrace is down, and I don't know, but you stretch Terrace, you mightn't have him for the next game. Stretch him
well,
too much.
Kentis John got something in there. He got a hand in there and was able to put toys to the carpet.
But two of them was on him.
You say Cook saying you need to keep your eyes open, ref. Yes,
I saw Cook's play. He's not too bad. He have maintained his role in terms of what he's supposed to do. He passed the ball. He have good ball control.
Where is he from, Remy?
I haven't been around the camp in a while, so I'm not sure. I cannot say exactly.
Well, it's good to see the Ducks United. They've got a good quota of players.
They have reserves too, that they can touch on when they
And
want.
so
See Ricky tonight. Maybe Ricky's watching from home. Well, how are you, Ricky Young? Come out tomorrow for the sweat. The master sweat is on. John was asking me earlier if the master sweat is on tomorrow.
yeah, Master Sweat is on. I don't know if I can win tomorrow. I keep losing all the time. I think I need to change my position from the
I
back.
was about to say that. I think you need to play like a more midfield role and help the guys to score.
My guys don't defend as well as they should.
Tarek, if you're listening, come out, man. He said he'll
Yes.
come out, have a sweat when he can.
Yes, Amy, the corner kick going up and eventually cleared away. So Ducks United still looking to really pile on the goal. I don't think this is going to go via goal difference, Remy.
Lions score 5 tonight, they want to score 6.
It's the always goes to the playoff. Best 4 teams.
That's
I
right.
wouldn't want. I'm not too sure whether or not it's going to be the best 6 teams, and what have you, like they did the last time. Oh,
There's a chance
well, this could
for the
be.
diamond.
This could
It
be.
should go right through.
This should be goal, and it is goal.
But Lawrence had no chance for a national goalkeeper. I thought
Eventually,
Lawrence would have done something a little different.
yes. Eventually, good pass there, and I think
Good
that
shot too. Good composure.
that pass came from Jared Smeens, and it was a good finish on.
Can go down as the best goal of the night.
Can go down as the best goal of the night, but he really finished well and really used that preferred left foot of him to really finish it. And like I say, good composure as well. Saw him playing with the national team. He was the one who really created the goal as well. And this time was good composure there. Jalen means, well, getting the,
His two brothers.
yes, the diamonds on the score sheet. But I would want to think Remy, had they came out with
That
a more attacking mindset, it would have
have now.
caused the Ducks United to be a lot more mindful of what they have been faced with. But they've been so defensive, and because they've been so defensive, they became very porous at the back. Here is the Ducks United again, trying to at least maybe pull a goal back, and there's some holding sure there. Peters,
Dangerous place. What do you know?
but there was no need for holding back there because the wickets was going away from goal. Back was turned against the danger area for the Diamonds. And then given away needs a free kick there in the end. And the wickets can certainly pull the trigger from this distance. You have that kind of knuckleball left foot effect. John Barnes kind of punch. Well,
First time in the history. That's good.
Marshall has gone off. That looks like a friend Kent Sam Vinci.
I love it.
See,
Danny's off.
Vinci is on. Danny. And that looks like, is that Smiles over on that side?
Look like Smile. You walk like Smile.
Yeah.
A Smile's going there.
It's not like Smiles.
And who is the third person?
Or
Taking up Dumas.
maybe,
Bring who?
is it Masimba
A Simba? No, man.
or Chadley?
A Simba?
Looked like Chadley.
That look like Simba. Simba.
That looks like Chadley. Chadley. Yes. It's Chadley.
New player?
No, I think he played. He
Who
did.
does he defend the...
Yeah, Chadley. Yeah, he did defend it for. He
Okay.
has
So
been a
that's good strength.
stalwart. Yeah.
Good strength. Good save.
Well, good save from Micah there. And this time was able to recover. Tosses it out. Tashim finds Peters. Peters gives the ball away. But Tashim boots the ball upfield. And
Yeah, I've not touched the ball. Why you flag ball? No?
he should have stopped from the first time. He made an attempt to play it, and that's the reason why I think the flag went up.
Tony, you see more goals coming?
Possibly. Pass. Dip of the shoulder, Jonathan, but good recovery work there from the same starter that I thought should have started, Michael Gums. Yes.
So it looked like Clinton was trying out something.
Well, I'm not sure what you're trying. You can't be trying out something when you're
Against the
trying
best
to stay on, an even par. Good control there from Kentish John. and loses out. Ball in ball upfield. Peters. Here is Smeens. Can't get past Cooks. The ever-present
I
Torres.
don't know. Cook seems to be playing like Miguel. I don't know if it's his family. Getting that feeling. I got to find out.
Shot there from Miguel Abraham, but
Might
he
well
needs
be.
some compass direction there.
Well, he's off target. Way off target, Miguel. Is that a sign of a sub for you, Miguel, coming up?
Well, we see two more players on the
He's
line.
making the full 5 subs.
Again, Jalen Smeens, but that's heavy touch there. One won't be Chadley.
Ball still alive.
Yes.
Ben is ringing in the subs. That's so nice.
Cooks has had a good game over here on the left-hand side of defense. Remy.
Yeah, I've been watching him. Seems to know his game. I'm not sure where he's from, but it comes with quality in him. You can see it. Cool, calm, young man. So it's good.
Chip coming over. Michael Gomes clears and a rocket of a shot from Rickett, but that one sails over the bar for a goal kick, and we may see a few more substitutes. Yes.
I think he signed the 2 last too early, but anyway, it's his choice. Hope there's no injuries.
So 6 goals, 67 minutes of play. Docks United will go to 25 points from their 9 matches. I see another subs.
You think they're taking out Miguel or Johnny? That's who coming out, Miguel?
Looks like Miguel, yes.
You think they will ever sub Ricketts in any game?
Well, they could.
To see the team play without the strength?
Ken Sam is on.
Would you, as a coach?
Yeah,
Experimenting.
he doesn't have anything to prove. I would want to think.
Eh?
He
He
doesn't.
has never
Well, it'd be good to see the team playing without him to see how they really play.
the strength of the team.
Yes, Jonathan Gishad.
When that happen? After the league.
So Masimba Boyens did strike for the Rowan Lions at some point in his stint playing with them, and did score quite a number of goals as well for Rowan Lions,
Okay.
especially from the head. Yes, it's a high, tall figure. Here is Smeens. Goes passing across it.
Chance!
And that should have been an easy goal. That should have been an easy goal there. Jared Smeens.
That's a diamond.
Well, that was
Ball
good work.
bouncing too much?
It was good work. I think what happened, what threw him off was the same Cook again. He was on hand, pressuring and not giving him any freebies. And I think that really pressured Smeens, not making, did make connection with it, but couldn't keep it down. So almost a little too late for the Diamonds FC, because they're actually playing a little bit late trying to defend. And here is Romney, comes on. There's a cross coming through, and Torres getting direction on goal, but can't beat Michael Brooks. I think what happened mostly for the Diamonds FC, in terms of their midfield prowess, Remy.
I told you from the time Torres fell here, I would want to don't exhaust him too much.
Well,
As a coach, they should realize that he needs rest too. Exhausting him. Now he have to leave the field with cramps. Do they have a sub for him?
how many subs they made already? They
I'm
made the
asking
5
you.
subs.
I'm not sure. The last, I saw
Well,
two gentlemen standing there.
they
It don't
brought
look,
on.
it look like they run out of subs now. I was saying to hold back, at least hold back one. Now they might end up playing 10
They
men.
brought on Smiles. They brought on Chadley. They brought on
They playing 10
Ken
men now.
Sam. They brought on.
I think they made the all five subs. Remember I said earlier, making all the subs.
Oh yes,
now
they
might
made
be the
3
right
subs
thing.
one time
And
and two. Yes.
So I was saying,
So-
they were pushing it too far. We're just in the 70th minute. But that's okay. Guess the coach have enough confidence. Torres might go back on the field. He's not getting medical attention. That means he's good.
Infringement here from Jermaine Ricketts, and he will get a card. It looks like Remy.
Wow.
Uh,
You're going to make him get a red card, Coach Ben? Are you going
Yeah, that's
to give
a-
him a rest tonight?
yeah, that's a.
You're going to get a second card?
Sure.
You run out of subs, so I don't know what he can do.
Warranted a card, but referee
A soft one.
says. Yeah, there's a chip over there. And Carlos, good move, running onto the ball. Here is Means. Shifting and turning. Goal score. Trying to get past. They
And
done
he
so.
did.
And
Oh.
all tackled eventually. Yeah. And coming away with it is the Ducks United ball. Put up field, but goes into touch for a throw-in. Some treatment is still been given there to Torres.
So Tony, in the 72 minutes, we've seen in the first half 4 goals went for the Ducks, and in the second half they would have scored 2 with the Diamonds scoring 1. So there's been action on both sides in terms of goals.
Yes, there is. They had some action on both sides. Good pass there.
He's outside. You've been outside, actually.
Yes, you know.
What do you think of the fans on both sides? It's like they're watching the game at the same time. They're just enjoying being out tonight.
Well,
Too
yes.
much of a raw, really.
Got majority of. That's a good speed there from Kentis John, but he's
Outside,
outside.
yeah,
He
outside,
gets
yeah.
that one.
You think the expectation was that Diamonds would have put on a contest?
Well, everyone is really expected, you know, the number one versus number two. Diamonds are on a 7-game winning track. So, since they would have lost their first match in the first round, they went on to win the remaining 7 games. And so you thought that even though we feel that Ducks is a harder team or the better team, we really thought that they would have, you know, been a little bit more
Well,
stouting there in putting up the defense.
Well, from what we've seen so far, it looks like the Ducks, they are no match for the Ducks tonight. Had some tight chances, but didn't happen for them. They could have had 3 goals. Didn't happen for them.
Just better across the thing. Here is Gums. Blocked there by Cook. Good pass there. A little too hard. So, Gums has looked very good so far since he came on. And
I don't know, but Winton come with a better team in the second half. In the first half, he would have maybe was just wanted to see what they can do, but he didn't come out.
we want to see what they can do 7 games in 8 games into a tournament.
You know, he's an unpredictable coach. You know, he always have a plan that we don't know about. It's when he played the first match and lose against Ducks, you know what he said to me? He said, Remy, don't worry, we have a plan, and we're working with the plan. And trust me, the plan did work after that loss.
Well, let's see here. And the Ducks United really smiles in the walls out there. Can't get the better of the play out there so far. And what's there?
So to, just to cap up on tomorrow, we'll see the Western Predators in action tomorrow with the Spartans, I believe.
Well,
Yeah, it's a double header. So there's more football action ready for the weekend. You can always come out at the Raymond Gishat Technical Center and enjoy a good night out.
Yes, certainly. A good football action. And I'm certainly sure one match to mark on your calendar is Ducks United versus Lions.
Get them a date early.
Yes, so,
And that would decide, well not decide, but that would show, after that game you'll have a shuffle again.
yes, because
We're
I
going to
think,
go ahead and we're going to stay back.
yes, there's a ball chipped over. It's going up. Now it's coming well and collecting. Tosses it out there to wickets. Goes long. Fine smiles. You see, Remy, Linton has gone with Reyes on the wing, Micah and Roach in the middle. And that's what he would have had, what changed it.
It missing something though, Tony. Normally, Jaden would have been playing like midfield now and would be distributing the ball to the top.
Jared Means usually was playing at front, but I'm probably looking for, because Jaden is not the workhorse in midfield that you would you looking for. So I think he went for the, here is a shot at Lawrence collects. So you're looking for the movement and the
Quick
play
response.
in midfield, and started Fleming up top, Tashim Fleming, but I think he might have better served to at least go with Daquan Romney, because he is usually a mover. He never stops running. Here is Brian. Simba. Hasn't really got any touches with like Brian still with it. Cross coming over. Roach heading away for a corner. So I think what happened is that if he would have gone with the strategy that he used before, it might have worked better for him, but he didn't do that.
And the players
And
are there.
I think, well, he usually starts with Nicholson Millington. He is away with the under, I think it's under 15 team, but he's got enough players to keep the balance as close as possible, and he didn't really set it up the way how he usually does in previous matches, and we've seen what has happened. Ducks has been dominant. Corner kick taken and outside.
Well, in the 80th minute, Tony, we've seen 6 goals to the Ducks, 1 to the Diamonds. Will there be more goals? We are certain. We are
No.
thinking that either team can still score. The game still have more time, some 20 minutes. And the better part of the Diamonds is on now. Like, they're playing a better game now, actually, than the first half.
Got a lot of saw a lot of goals tonight. Remy 6 in this match, and then
So far.
5, so
But
6
7
so
in
far.
this match. 6 and 1.
Well, 7, and we had 5 in the early match. So can't say we were lacking of goals this evening. Shot coming in. Roach trying to clear and goal.
Miguel? That was Miguel?
Jonathan, Caleb Bryan
Caleb Bryan, okay.
opening up the scoring, and again some defensive blunders there. Goalkeeper coming, defender there, wide open goal. Caleb all the way on the ground, really accepting an empty net, but still had to make sure he.
Direct it properly.
Yes. As you can see, John walking on the sideline, so he's a happy man.
John?
Yes.
John is a happy man. He can't wait for the sweat tomorrow. He's enjoying himself. He's seen Ducks heading in the right direction. Can they maintain and keep it up? All left to see.
Yes. Well, Jacks has been there and thereabout for the past
Knocking on the
2.5 years now. So they have not won the championship as yet. They did went again. Here you see good work from Brooks.
Simba Brooks is making
Yes.
sure that Simba don't score tonight.
Yes, Brooks, good work. Could have easily given up there, 7 goals down, but
Yeah.
he did very well there, putting his body on the line. So they're all queuing it up here. Remy, Ducks United, really stringing the passes together.
You know, I'm very proud of the way that Ducks has restructured their team and to guide it in a path that can take them further, maybe even to win the championship. Because, you know, it was not easy to model Ducks team to the direction he wanted it. Because one, we didn't have a proper coach, and so say 1, say 2, Ben did what he had to do to model the team, you know. And the fruits are there to receive if they want it.
Oh, yeah.
But if they don't want it, someone else will take it. So it is what it is. For the number of years they've been campaigning, they have reached to a level of satisfaction, I would say.
Well, it's whether that they'll see whether or not they'll be the team to beat this year.
Kent Sam still looking good.
Well, the problem has never been football playing for Ken Sam, really. It was just his mindset and his attitude that he
Discipline.
is.
I think he got it now.
His talent, played for a number of teams, did play with the Roaring Lions
Okay, at some
in
point.
his young
early
prime,
stage.
and played very well. Has good skills. Simba, Simba trying to put
Trying
on
his
one.
best, man.
Yeah, flick move. Here is Kentis John. Chips the ball over. Daquan Romney can't get to it. Ball is with Ken Sam again. Nice chip pass to Brian, who is, yeah,
Simba, why they want him to score tonight? Here's his
Simba.
chance.
Here's Simba again.
Can't pass a youngster.
Yes, can't pass.
It's a foot
Gums.
race now.
All as we got just a tick on the 5 minutes, 6 minutes to go.
I don't see much overtime in the second half. Tony, we saw. Okay, I'll tell you after this.
Yeah,
Diamonds.
is Roach. Peters. Find John. Kentish John. Has acres of space. Are you looking for who I don't know?
He
Because
had time.
Romney is not going to get onto that ball.
He had time. We see a drawn game between the attackers and the Eagles club. And it was interesting though to see the attackers and the Eagles club like even Steven. And the players were there to make it happen for either side, but it ended up in a draw.
Eagles Club did went
It was
ahead.
a fun evening for that. So the attackers still standing there, they can pop up anytime.
Well, you never say never, but they'll find it hard to really
They will need John back.
get these
They need Ricardo, man.
two top teams. But then on any given day, you turn up. If you don't turn up, like we saw with the Lions and the Diamonds, you get beat. So anything is possible, Remy. And that's what I liked about football. You can
Never give up.
You've got 90 minutes and more to really get yourself in.
I mean, the long ball works sometimes, but not his outside.
Romney
Wow, get away.
looks almost like a little offside, but Jackson says different, eh? We saw a young player here play for Roaring Lions this afternoon, and he really looked sharp.
A new player?
Yes.
Okay.
Really exhibit some good skills and did score a brilliant goal as well.
Wow,
to
that's
open
good.
the,
Good to know that.
the scoring, and certainly want to watch is a good pass over, not out of the woods. Rabbit,
Rabbit didn't score that goal back.
Rabbit couldn't
Rabbit
take
couldn't
his
raise
time.
that ball in the air.
And again, seen probably 3 or 4 chances that could have really ended up in the back of the net.
That's what I'm
Remy
saying.
had they been taking them, the players had taken the
Lawrence.
chances properly, but
Lawrence is making those mistakes coming out early. Gotta be careful when if you do that against the bigger teams. Be careful. Especially if you're gonna miss.
Well,
It's worse.
you got Darius Lanton is the senior keeper.
The options are there. You got keepers, you got players. Ramos, I believe, is with the Ducks.
They see Ramos today, so
I don't know why he didn't play tonight, but
so
so the Ducks has rebuilt strong in a sense. Let's hope they can maintain that.
Ducks are looking to win the first championship of their in their history
In the history of the Ducks.
of the Football Association in Anguilla.
But they still have a long way to go, Tony. They cannot lose.
That's a good move by Rios, and there's a pullback. But a good shielding there in the end by Chadley.
But the Diamonds, Tony, they don't come up. The defense is just there. 5 defenders.
And that's it. The referee says we've had enough. Just 5 seconds of added time. And at the end of our featured match, the Ducks United versus the Diamonds, 1-2. In the end, it was all 7-1 in favor of the Ducks United, and really soundly beating Diamonds FC. Remy, your final words before we leave here.
Yes, Tony, it has been a good game for the Ducks. They would be happy with that win to register them more, settle as the number 1 team for now. And they would like to continue winning. Whereas the Diamonds, which I thought that they played better in the second half. And I don't know what plan Linton used tonight, but it looked like he on the defensive mood. And he maintained that throughout the entire game, really. To me, I didn't see him do too much of attacking like he normally do. We've seen better games than that. We've seen him play against the Lions, beating the Lions, so I don't know. But it would be nice to hear what he have to say, though, about this game. But all in all, it was a great game. I showed Tony there's more action tomorrow. You can tell the folks about it. 6 o'clock and then 8 o'clock. Western Predators, Spartan. And the featured game would be what? The Predators and the Spartan will be the featured game. I'm not sure who playing 6 o'clock. But more football action at the Raymond Gichat Stadium in the Valley. For sure, you can come out and relax with your family, have a drink, get something to eat, and enjoy a good Sunday afternoon tomorrow, just like today, Saturday, where you enjoy a doubleheader. And the man of the match, Tony, was who?
Well, the man of the match was Torres.
Torres, yeah.
Yes, Torres, the man of the match. He did score a hat-trick, another very good game. Tomorrow, the 16th of April, sees the Eagles Claw at 6 o'clock versus the Limers. The Eagles Claw, and then in the featured match, we've got the Spartans FC versus the Western Predators. We do hope that you did enjoy our coverage in both games, and we're looking forward to join you tomorrow, same time, same place, when we bring you another edition of AFL Football live here at the Raymond Igisha Technical Center here in Rainbow City, Anguilla, in the British West Indies. On behalf of Raymond Minute and AI Live, this is Tony Fleming bidding you good evening until we meet again tomorrow. Same time, same place, God's willing. Have yourself a wonderful evening.